Oh, let's see. Hardcore for good. What even is it? What? Okay. Oh, never mind.
All right. Let's see. Here we go. I don't remember where I left off. I cannot remember. No, just in here. Oh, that's right. We got all that stuff. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so. Bed. What do I need to still decorate more in here. It's part of what I was gonna need to do. Wait, can I put this anywhere? Does that have to be somewhere? Oh. Oh, okay. So I can't. Cool, cool. Good to know, good to know. Oh, it's moss carpet. I guess just place this wherever for now. Alright, I'm gonna need to get more of that. Well, I don't know, it depends on how much place on the ground. I might not. The pancake? The mod? Which mod are we talking about? I'm playing vanilla. I just named I named the world hardcore Pagalia. Right, so I have iron. Let's get that going. I have more. Oh. Oh, what were we talking about then? I think I need to. What else do I need? Yeah. Yeah, no diamonds yet. Dude, I went down and found some iron, and then I was like in like deep sleep, like negative like 30, 40. When I was trying to get iron, and I didn't find anything. I was like, what the heck? And I was focusing at the beginning more on like building. figure out. Put this there. So I have. Kind of. People come and go every once in a while. Pancake. But yeah, to answer your question, on day 4, but I've done like, I don't know, I guess kind of get distracted sometimes, and like I said, I was focusing on building and, like this so far, and then on top of that, some of the streams were only like, maybe like an hour or so. So I'd say day 4 of like actually streaming it, but thank you for stopping by, Pancake. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you so much for that. You don't really appreciate it, man. The main thing right now is just trying to figure out what to, because I have iron. I wanted to finish the house, like external part of it. I did a little bit, but I hadn't done all the internal. I guess I need to get more. I need to get more of this moss carpet, but I don't know if I end up using all of it. So I end up placing stuff on the ground anyways. I won't need it in those certain spots. So I could go get diamonds, honestly, since if I can actually find some. The cave system I was in was like next to a lush biome, so I feel like I don't know if there's less in there, but I could not find anything. Let's put this. Actually, let's make another one of those. To the nether. Yeah. If I get diamonds, I do kind of honestly. I like making nether portals early. That is fair. Because I like getting quartz. Because I like building with quartz. Yeah, I do. It's been a while though, with like the water bucket and the lava and all that. Yeah, I was. It's been a minute though. Where is that lush cave? I feel like it was kind of hidden up here. Somehow always manage to find it when I'm on top of the tree. Actually, I think it's over here. What the frick is that place? Well, I kind of want to find a different cave, honestly. There's absolutely nothing in the. But I went deeper beneath the lush cave when it was just deep slate. No diamonds. Nothing cool. The lush cave itself is cool though. Is that the stipulation? That's crazy. Guess I need to hurry up and get to the nether then. Okay. It's probably just gonna be a dead end. Oh hey. Dude, what's up with the creeper skeleton combos down here? Another creeper, dude. There's plenty of iron. I'll tell you that much. I think the skeleton's down here. No. Where'd the skeleton? Yep, there he is. Dude. Like, what am I playing right now, dude? What is going? What is this? Oh. 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 Made a mine shaft. I see wooden planks. I don't like that skeleton being beneath me, I'm not gonna lie. Did I start that? Okay, I didn't start the enderman, thank goodness. I saw him down there, I'm like, if he starts attacking me, I'm gonna be mad. What? That's interesting. Yeah, that wood doesn't just spawn normally in the lush, right? It's gotta be a biome or thingy. I don't know why all of a sudden I thought the piranhas were in the game. I saw that axolotl and thought I was cooked. Am I playing Terraria? Okay. Let's see it. Okay. This is cool. Oh boy, it sure was. Crocs? What? Like the shoe. Crocodiles. Oh, hey, bat. Don't mind me. I really do not want to run into a cave spider right now. And yeah, I'm probably going to. Bro, can I not go to anything other than? Alright, where are diamonds at? Apples? Waffles. I would say, I think I'd say waffles. I have to say waffles on that one. Oh, cold. Perfect, actually. Oh, yep, that's not what I wanted to run into. What about you? Waffles or pancakes for you? Actually, I don't even know why I would ask that. Not thinking about your name. Swing pancake. Well. Alright, so it's just a dead end. And this is a dead end too. Alright, well, can't get too lost if it's a dead end. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you are right there. Okay, bud. Just looking at your feet, don't mind me. Why do I hear another skeleton? Like, can I get a break from skeletons? Hey, don't mind me. Going through here. Yeah, man, waffles. Wow. My name's the Waffle. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. This is not looking like it's gonna go where I want it to. And that's just an absolute nothing place. Kill the Enderman? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still kind of scared of Enderman. I feel like I'm like, well, I don't know, I guess I can just get it stuck. Yeah, actually, I guess you're right. Ain't cool. That's gotta get, them things do so much damage at the beginning. Okay, so, the only problem is, hold on, let me check down here. While I'm already lost. No diamonds, alright. When you find that spider spawner place, okay, so yep, they're here. Alright, just make my own whole thing over here. W comms, love to see it. Good comms. Why are there's fish spawning out of that hole? Okay, alright. Don't want to know what's going on there. I love that. Apparently loading a whole entire like 14 more chunks with that leg spike. The frame drop actually. You hear another enderman. Hey creeper. Oh, that's not where I want to get stuck. It just goes down by one layer every like 2 hours. I just love to see it. 10 mins. Oh dang, bro. Still no diamonds. Would've been better off going to that part of the ravine instead of in here. I was thinking maybe it would be. Oh, love to see the amethyst geode. Oh hey Enderman again. Alright, killing the other Enderman. Staring right at him. Oh, there's 2 of them. Hey bud. Guess you're not telling your crush that you like them. Gotcha. Bro's actually getting fisted around. That's crazy. Wait, what? I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of slacking, dude. I do not have full netherite, bro. What am I doing? What am I doing? Am I even real? I'm not even real. I'm actually just AI. Actually, no, AI would have had. Nah, yeah, I can't even be AI because they would have had it by now too. Yeah. Well. Oh, I'm assuming, are you a speedrunner, Pancake? Where's that zombie at? Apparently not close enough. Make a sword so I can get these spider webs. But... yeah, I am most wanted criminal, actually. What? There we go. I don't like hearing skeletons. Goodness, dude, I hate skeletons in Java. Like, why do they're actually wild. Like, why are we, like, dodging and, like, running around like a crazy person? Like, they actually have IQ, it's crazy. So my way out of here, yep, that's, well, I guess I can go the way where the enderman is I killed earlier. 12 minutes? Dang, bro, that's crazy. Nice, man. I mean, I know, like, some people are stupid at it, but, I mean, better than anything I could do. I mean, I'm literally lost in a freaking mine shaft right now, so. Love to see it. Nothing. How does that? Okay, that just like connects over there. I was thinking like there was actually gonna be something on the other side. There's never anything on the other side. Keep that in your brain. Forget that one. You end up going to the other side and there's actually nothing there. Redstone though. He's a redstone mastermind. Alright, so what I've done here is a thing called getting lost. I hear like 3 skeletons. I can make it 2. Yep, go ahead and fight. Oh, look at that. Yep. Corner. Who's gonna win? Oh, I bet it's on the back one. Well, the right one now. Yep, you won. And now you're dead. Alright, good job. Do I have a crush right now? No. I was about to ask if you did, but obviously you do, because, yeah. The bet earlier. Okay, Assassination Creeper, how is it going? Doing good, man? That's good to know. Alright, let me not do that again. Why are Assassination Creepers in the game? This is not freaking Iran. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's kinda crazy. Alright. Okay. Dutch Championship Redstone? Dutch Championship. Wait, so you're Dutch? Or you just want to Oh goodness. Everything is gone. He blew up everything. He blew up everything. Why do I hear a skeleton while I'm about to cross the lava path? Just, yep. What? (6'2". Wow. Dutch jeans. That's cool though, man. Always wish I was 6 foot. Another geo. I heard that. Where was it? I heard that skeleton. I'm gonna just take this geo. Love it. Oh, love to see it. All right. Oh, you're in there. Do I have 4 blocks? Oh, okay. Oh, that's where the creeper is too. All right, never mind. Changed my mind. I'll get it from the other geodes. That's something I like to do. Yeah, video games. I have or I enjoy stuff with cars. I enjoy cars a lot. Like driving. Driving is really fun. Just even driving just for fun. Like no purpose. Or not actually like set destination you're going, just driving. What about you? Oh goodness. Dude, why do creepers do that? Two in a row. I'm gonna sit here for about 4 minutes before I start moving. Like, what? What even is that, bro? They just drop down. It's like cooking a grenade in Call of Duty, bro. They literally perfectly time it, and then the second they hit the ground next to you, they're already exploding. Like, what? What am I playing right now? I actually am thinking something's probably gonna cook here. Well, okay. Let's combine these torches. Let's get rid of. Oh, instead of Skibberus is cool. What is your talent? That's a good question. That's probably a bad thing that I can't even think of it off the top of my head. I guess we need to go back to the driving part. My good driver. Especially compared to others. Goodness, man. People really do not know how to drive. It's actually insane. Oh, well, okay. Out of all of the... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Alright, so we got to enter mine out of that. Alright, I need to lock in. I'm getting too distracted. Hold on. Bro, how did I get that out of all of the chances? Isn't it like a low chance to get that? Kinda insane. Oh. Dang, enter mine. Wow, I feel like I've never really gotten one of those. Like, ever. Come out of that. How old am I? I am 20. Okay, let's put these away before I end up getting myself killed. Yep. Because I apparently love to do that. We're doing the dangerous digging straight up, but I have a torch placed beneath me, so the safe digging straight up. That's even a thing. Well, there's dirt already. That might be a good sign, or is that just like... Oh, it is a good thing. I do not want anything falling. Goodness, it's nighttime. Yeah, I cannot be 1v1ing a zombie in this tiny little hole. I'm gonna have to go this way, like this. Yeah, it's getting there at this point. Walking with the cane already. That's funny. Yeah, definitely, yeah. I feel like I need to start locking in soon. On live. And, healthy wise. I love how there's this many creepers, it's kinda crazy. I'm gonna run by all of them. Oh, I know where I am. Dude, like, what is that, dude? A creeper just falling out of a tree. Like, why? Falling down on you in caves, and, like, out of trees. Wow, though. Yeah, I'm about to be even older, in, like, what is it, the 9th, like a month and a half, I'll be 21. That's a whole other thing. It's a milestone birthday. Let's keep the clay. How did I manage to get, oh, because the creeper exploded. I was like, how did I get an actual clay block? We don't need that. Well, I guess I could have used it, but I already have these in here. Yeah, barking. Yeah, just like the old people. Get off my lawn. Yep, that's me. That's me. I'm, I gotta have a, like, you know, cane, wheelchair, all that stuff. You know, like those things that go up the stairs? Like those little things that go straight up? Yeah, I got one of those too. Yep. Netherlands you can at 18. Yeah. Yeah. You can drink at 18 in the Netherlands. That's interesting. Yeah, and then you have Russia, I think it is. Russia's just like, yeah, you can start drinking whenever you can, like, see over the countertop. Like, what? Okay. Like, okay, that's cool. Good for Russia, man. It's kind of a wild thing there. Oh. Name tag. Alright, we will keep like this for now. Honestly, I feel like we need to... I guess I'm making this like a mining ground over here. I'm just gonna take some stone real quick. Go back to that cave eventually and get all that like whatchamacallit, iron and whatnot. I just didn't feel like getting all that iron right now. My inventory would have been full a long time ago. I still can't believe I haven't found diamonds, so Lush Biome just a no-go. In France, you just always get wine. My sister was 3 and she got a wine in France. Then she got drunk. Then she got all drunk. Wait, she was 3? Wait, she was like 3 years old and she got wine? What? Goodness. So I'm assuming you're from the Netherlands then. If you know all this, or unless you just know it. Frick, what is the... I forgot what the button is for. Oh, no, it is that button. I have not. I've actually never been out of country. I'm in the US, as you probably assume by now. USA. I do want to do traveling, though. You've been to Paris? Oh my goodness, dude. That must be nice. How was it? Did you enjoy it? The Eiffel Tower. That's there. Pretty sure. Yeah, Eiffel Tower. Did you go to the in the Eiffel Tower? Guess I might as well make a chunk out of this. That's why I turn on the chunk border. It's gonna be different. It's really nice, but the only thing you can really focus at is not being pickpocketed, and the Eiffel Tower was closed. Dang. So it was just like a bad experience altogether, it sounds like. Dang, you get pickpocketed like crazy there? Do they like... do you think like if you're a tourist, they pickpocket you more? Or like, just like, yeah, visiting? Or do you think it's just like a thing in general? Like they just pickpocket everyone? I'm thinking like maybe if they try to like, I don't know, maybe they're like, oh, this guy doesn't know how it is around here, and they try to pickpocket you more. Or maybe they just expect you to be like, oh, you're visiting, so maybe you have some money if you're able to visit, and that may be why they want to pickpocket you more. Shovel. I actually don't have another one right now. That's fine though. I'm gonna just turn all these into planks by now. Yeah. No, wait, what am I doing? There we go. Yeah, we got pickpocketed a lot, and a lot of people on the street are really aggressive, and the police do nothing about it. Dang, what the heck? So you can't even go to like the law to help you because they just don't even care. That's actually whack. But you all got pickpocketed a lot. That's actually insane. It's like not even just once, just multiple occasions. Wow. Yeah, so you really couldn't enjoy it then. You're probably like terrified when you all saw anyone. Had to like grab on your pockets and whatnot. Was like when they pickpocketed you, was it obvious that they were about to pickpocket you, or like when they were doing it or anything, or was it just kind of like it happened? And I'm sure after the first time you all are probably aware afterwards, but I can't imagine how that would have went down. It sounds crazy. That's a crazy experience. Yeah. Well, the thing about that is that you all would have been the one shooting if you were in America. Like, if you get pickpocketed here, you're most likely getting shot. Which I feel like is fair. It's like, or at least threatening them. Maybe not. Like, I don't know if I'd actually be able to shoot someone, but like, that's horrible. But like, threaten them enough to like be like, hey, don't pickpocket me. Like, what are you doing? The thing about like people like that is like they honestly like most of the time most people have like a bad background. They like, you know, were raised horribly, and I don't know, like maybe they haven't actually, maybe they've gotten away with it so many times and all they need is just someone to actually threaten them for once to stop without you actually having to hurt them, you know. And that's what I would try to do first. But then if they continue to do it, then it's like, okay, you know, you got it, self-defense. So at least you gave them the chance though before. This music is always a vibe. But yeah, I do agree, Pancake. I'm glad that y'all did not get shot. That would be crazy. Y'all get pickpocketed and shot, or just like one or the other. Or well, I mean, you got pickpocketed. But I'm saying like one time like that happened, and then another time just randomly like someone was trying to like do that. That'd be crazy. You know, when you can have a gun in the Netherlands, never how many gun shops are in my town. None, that's just a good upgrade from your country. Let me reread it, hold on. I'm like, I'm gonna go over here so I don't go back to the house and sleep since it's nighttime. I'm kinda scared of creepers. Go, 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 go. Okay. You know when you can have a gun in the Netherlands? Never. How many gun shops are in my town? None. That's just a good upgrade from your country. Oh, you mean to like... So you're saying like there are no gun shops to where people would even be able to get a gun anyways? Is that what you're saying? Plenty of cobblestone. I guess we'll be done with... well, dang, I guess I should have waited a little bit longer in the night so I could place the torches properly to where it lights up the mining area over here a little bit better. What in the world, man? What kind of potion you got on you? I don't want it, whatever it is. You're a baby zombie. Goodness, I couldn't move this tree. Oh, there you are, there you are. Oh, hey, let's not. Is that 2 of them? Oh, GG's, yep. Final boss is after me. Let's bring him out to the daylight. Yep, get over here. Burn, little baby zombie. Thank you. Wow. Alrighty, it's getting crazy, okay. Give me a second to eat, Alright, I'm going crazy. I'm better than they are. Yep. Sit on little baby zombies and stuff. Alrighty, can I get back to this hole now? Nope, I can't. Okay. Alright, can I get back to this hole now? No, okay. Alright, they actually left me alone this time. Goodness, man. Oh! Bro, what is going on right now? Wait, hold on, Pancake. I'm like in an apocalypse apparently. Just like creepers and any type of mob over here, man. Wow. And I'm out of dirt. Oh, no. Goodness. Wow. That was something. Okay. Sorry, I'll read your messages now. Wait, what are you talking about? Pancake. It's waiting. Streaming. I was like, what are we talking about streaming? I'm not gonna lie, I just thought a message didn't go through, or like I missed it. I like reread through it. Yeah, but yeah, no, for real. All right, guys, we're going to Chicago today. Let's hope we don't get shot or mugged. So yeah, that's the goal for today. Try not to get jumped. Yeah, Chicago here in the U.S. is like the worst for like all that stuff. I believe so. New York is pretty bad too, though. Or New York City, I guess. Alrighty, hopefully we don't run into any more. If you know what's funny? Like the creepers could have like blown up inside of this hole, but of course, like whenever I'm not over here, they you know, they're kind of going crazy. Like it'd be great if they were just in here, giving like free blocks without me even having to mine it. Okay, we'll turn off those for now. I think I'll be done with that. So, Pancake, what if, like, of some of those questions that you asked, what do you like doing? Like, what is your, I guess, favorite thing to do? when you get the time. Wow, plenty of iron. Oyster mine things I could do for fun would be traveling, but it also costs a lot of money. It's like I said, I like driving it or something. But, that's definitely a lot cheaper. Just driving around. Except for the gas. So. You play guitar? Oh, that's cool. I used to play piano a long time ago, and I stopped for some reason. Like back when I was in like 2nd grade, or, like just younger in general. But I kind of regret it. But my dad can play a little bit of guitar. Make like his own little song and whatnot. Wait, don't I have a... Okay. I think I brought... Okay, what is this song again? And I like shooting myself. I do it every day. What? You like shooting yourself? I'm assuming you're talking about... Is there like a comma there? Like you like shooting? Like a gun range at targets? You know? So put these extra leaf litter in here. It's free fuel. Well, actually, no, really. Let's put it in here first. Oh, there's just one more piece of iron. Let's take this. And max that out. And put that in there. Alright. That in there. Sticking with the string. Let's make some more tools. Just for future. Not gonna do anything else right now with the mining. Let's make another pickaxe like that, why not? Put that there. I just play Russian roulette every day and I jump off buildings every day. I really like playing games. Oh, okay, cool. So is that like, I'm assuming, yeah, I'm about to say, I'm assuming that's just all going to be in games. I would hope that you're not doing that actually in person. The Netherlands, though, goodness. Back to that topic. I saw a bunch of cool, I want to go to the Netherlands, honestly. That's, like, I see a lot of cool areas in Netherlands. Videos and whatnot. Don't y'all have, well, Netherlands, I know Switzerland, yeah, 'cause the Swiss Alps, so I guess Switzerland, too. Let's say, I think y'all have, like, decent mountains over there, right? Like, mountain range. So I know, like, the Swiss Alps or whatever, but... Hope I got distracted when I was saying all that, and then I ended up coming over here digging this anyways. Whale. Oh. Dude, what in the zombie apocalypse? Here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm thinking of Switzerland then. Definitely not Netherlands. Then your school teacher is crazy. That's actually one. Wait, so you're 15. So I don't know how like it works though, like the grading system, but like over here 15 would be I think like 9th or 10th grade. So like what are you over there like grade like school wise if you're 15? Free gunpowder, I love it. Never mind. Where'd the other one go? Goodness, it's back there. And there's like 3 skeletons. Oh, yep, and there's all the arrows. Good. Just go to sleep. We could go to sleep, we might be tired hour up in person. Guess I can go get that. Actually, no. I don't know what I need to do. I need to chop these trees. Start on this one. Alright, there's 3 skeletons waiting for me. Okay, Doug. Okay, alright. Yeah, fight it out, fight it out. Come into the open. Sit down. Oh boy. What? Like too scared to get too close apparently. Then I'm like far away. Alrighty, wow. Yeah, we have lower school until group 8, and then we have, is it grow up? Grow? 8, and then we have middle school until grade 5. Then we have college. Interesting. So you have lower school, grow up 8, and then middle school until grade 5. Middle school until grade 5. So are you in what they consider college then right now? There? Have 49 dark oak logs. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and get like 2 more trees. So after this tree and another. Oh, I'm gonna make a like a little wheat farm thing out there on the water. Kind of. That's what the plan is for food. You don't start school when you're 2, you start school when you're 4. Oh, no, yeah, we do, yeah, here we start school, when we're 4 as well. It's like, we call it kindergarten, and then you're in, like, I guess you'd technically call it grade school until, it really depends. It goes like kindergarten, which is 4 years old as well. It's, K4, short for like kindergarten, K4, K5, and then we have 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, and then most schools do middle school from 6th to 8th grade, so it's all just numbers. And then that's technically middle school. Mine was just, there wasn't technically middle school, so it was just like first, you know, K4, K5, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and then you're in high school at 7th grade, and then 7th grade through 12th grade you're in high school. Although it's technically, it's so weird. It's also like called junior high, like 7th and 8th grade, since high school. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Call it child labor. I mean, that is technically what it is called, or that is what happens there. We call it prison. It's like prison as a kid, going to school, forced to go by your parents. You get stuck there 7 hours a day, forced to talk to kids. No, I'm kidding. Not always, but you got to deal with a bunch of goobers because, you know, everyone's immature at school, and it's just like, I deal with that now even. I'm in college now. Well, like not current, like right second. I'm on summer break, but like I'm in college, and it's there's still a bunch of immaturity at college. You know, it's actually insane. Bunch of 18-plus-year-olds. Nothing changed apparently. I mean, obviously the freshmen definitely a lot, but. How do I want to do this? Let's just start it off with, let's just do this. Yeah, we'll do that. Do you have food at school? Yeah, like a prison, that's what we call it. Do you get food at school? Yeah, actually that's the other thing. My school, so mine was like a small private school, so like how public schools work, or like your typical, like how most people think school is. But I was in like a small private school, so like we'd bring our own food from home. They did have stuff you can buy, but yeah, I would normally just bring a lunch myself. Make it the day before or the morning of. Normally the morning of, because I would always procrastinate on making my lunchbox, so. And, I don't know. It was kind of like, you can put it in there and, like, use it the next day, like your food or whatever, but it felt kind of more normal to do it the day, like, the morning of, like, before you went to school. But yeah. And, like, if you put something in your lunchbox and you don't end up liking it, or like you might change your mind, like maybe the like night before you were like really hungry, so you're just like, oh, I'm gonna eat this tomorrow, and then you don't end up wanting it. So I would always kind of like wait and see how I felt that day. A private school. So a private school. So basically, you have a public school to where I don't actually know how. You know, I think, how does the public school work? I've never been to one because I was always on like private school, or like 2 years that our school was closed down, we do a homeschool. But private school, I know, is you pay for it, and it's normally smaller than public school. Public school, I'm pretty sure, is free. I think that's the difference. Private school you pay for, public school is free because it's paid for by the government or like the state. And then there's homeschool, which like I said I did for like 2 of my years because the private school that I was in, that same one, I was in that one my whole life, but like 2 of the years they were like financial problem, and then the principal left, the old principal, so yeah. So we homeschooled those 2 years. It's 11 p.m. right now for you, so you are. Is it like about to be 11, or it's like, is it 11:47 or 10:47? And you're just saying 11, like rounding it up, so that way I can see like how much further ahead you are. Because I'm at farthest in the USA as you can go, like time zone wise, closest to like Europe. Because I'm on the Eastern time zone, so I'm like as far right in the USA as I can, so closest to like the Britain time zone and all that stuff. I'm probably gonna make this, because it's gonna cost a lot of wood doing like that. I'm gonna make this wider. Get, like it is, okay, yeah, 10:47. Yeah, I was about to say, I can do the conversion, the military time, whatever. That's what we call it, military time, because that's, everyone here does like the second time that you put, like 10:47 or whatever, and it's just like PM or AM, and then the military. We call the other one military time, because that's how the military does their time. But yeah, so it's about to be, so you are, so it's 4, right now for me it's 4:47, so you're 6 hours ahead. It's always so weird, like, thinking that people, like, Japan is, like, 13 hours ahead of me, for, like, where I am. Well, I guess anyone in the United States, that's far east, even. So, like, they're in, like, a whole different day right now. Like, it's, 5, or, well, basically 6 in the morning right now. Like, it's so weird to think about. Like, you're 6 hours ahead of me. It's like I'm in the past and you're in the future. Which makes more sense. You have middle time. Which one makes more sense? You have middle time. You mean like the military time? Or the like 22:47 or the 10:47? I should probably get over here and go to sleep. You know what I'm just gonna do for now? Just make a little. Yeah, you know what? Forget. Apparently, I'm not allowed to build off the side anymore. Oh, yeah, yeah. So you're saying like your alls makes more sense, like the up to like the 24-hour. I kind of agree on, or I do agree honestly. But since we were taught, if that's what you mean, but since like we were taught on like the just 1 through 12, and then it changes to AM or PM, it's like a whole lot easier. But like if I was taught on the other time, I can do it. But I mean, 1 through 12, like you're like that way, like doing it like the military time as we call it, is easy because it's just 1 through 12 is 1 through 12. So once it starts getting, you know, 13, 14, 15, you know, that's when it starts turning it back into like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hour time. So that's where it starts getting trickier. But I mean, honestly, I mean, it's like quick math. It's pretty easy to figure out. I actually enjoyed the military time. That is crazy. You have to have a second clock because you have a friend that lives here. It gets confusing, I'm sure. Do I want to make this? I guess I'll make it 5 wide. 5 that way, so 5, 5, 5, so 10. Yep, alright. Do I live in Mississippi? No, I live in Indiana. Is that where your friend lives though? Mississippi? Yes, I can. Well, I can definitely do this. Get rid of this now. But hold on. Okay. Fall onto it so it's a little faster. Ah, okay, so he's Mississippi. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I haven't, wait. Yeah, no, I went to Missouri, not Mississippi. Yeah, I haven't been to Mississippi yet. I actually have family that lives there now, Mississippi. Do I want to? Yeah. Goes with the scene. Yo. Bro, I wouldn't dox yourself like that. I wouldn't put it in chat. Yeah, you don't want anyone getting your address. People are weird. I will say that. I don't know. Some people, I don't know. You just never trust some people. Let's... Yeah, well, it's kind of like logs. I guess I'll keep it kind of like a floating log. I gotta figure out how I want to build a kind of like bridge or something out to all of them. Go ahead and plant these 11 seeds. How? That jump is that way. Oh, that spot's not technically getting water. That is interesting. I'm gonna have to get a bucket. To your coordinates is crazy. Switch these. I guess I can put the shield back on. Actually, I'm gonna need to make a new shield. I'm gonna just go ahead and do that now before it breaks. I forgot to make one, and then I'm fighting something and get killed because, yeah. Try to get you all attachments right now. You know, I'm gonna give you exact coordinates. I'm trying to think. Okay, so I kind of want to build a bridge out to it. So do I want to do just the normal dark oak like I have been doing? Yeah, probably, because it's abundant right here. Oh well. I'll just do that. I'll do a dark oak. I love how right when I start thinking, like, nah, I'm gonna just do dark oak. I just want to do like a little bridge action, but not like a basic bridge, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I probably shouldn't say anything crazy before I start building it. Well, actually, I just want to do like I'll probably just do a 2-block bridge. I do remember what I was gonna do though. Fix that thing under here, hopefully. Wait, it's not even. What? It fixed itself? I think it fixed itself all because that like, block that was over there. Oh, hey, drowned. I forgot y'all even exist. Alrighty, let's make the bridge. So it's going to consist of some more. Just go ahead and keep it. I'll take that with me, anyways. Probably go in caves. 3 hunger gone. Need a 3-piece. 3 hunger. Giving back food. You know what? I kind of don't want mobs to spawn tonight since I'm gonna be outside the next day, so yeah, just probably go to sleep. I was gonna wait, but I was like, nah. At least you're seeing the reason why I still don't have diamonds. Which is good for me because I speedrun the game and get burnt out too fast, so I'm glad that I'm actually like trying to build. But I have iron, so like I feel decently protected. I just, you know, don't want to rush into it too fast. So I end up cooking myself. What if I just literally just made a bridge like? Right after that, I was gonna make a basic bridge. Oh wow. Water stairs, yes. Here we go. This is practical. Now I'm gonna do the blocks right here. Save the slabs. Yeah, that should be fine for now. I'm probably gonna need more, but Yo, Pancake, I just want to say thank you again for standing here and chatting. I appreciate it, man. You're a real one. Yeah, should be fine. Maybe make it peak, like right here. Peak and then go back down. Do it from this side to see how much it'll have to go to do that. Don't kill me. What's it called? Mr. Drown. Okay, so it'll be a little bit weird because of the tensioning. Okay, it should actually. Okay, so it'll be a double peak then. That's fine. Yeah. And I actually have to make more. Oh no, it will be a single peak. So it goes up another one. Okay. Okay. And peak right here actually. Just do that for now. Just for now. Just a little something. I mean, actually just crouch right here. Beautiful. Alright. My dirt back, it's very important. Okay, see, now that I'm looking at it, you know, it's gotta be even. It's gotta be even. I was gonna pull off with the two side. There we go. Now it's more centered in the middle part when it comes off. Looking better, even though it's not gonna be a temporary bridge, or it'll get revamped probably. Okay. We have that going. I don't believe we have any more seeds in here. We do not. Okay. I do. Let's say I can start a freaking dark oak forest, or dark oak forest. I can start a dark oak farm, but yeah, it's basically on my front doorstep for about 1.5 miles, probably 14 miles. I don't really need to start one of those. I already have one. Natural. I need to go make more axes though. Chop down this random oak tree. Oh, that's another thing I need to do. I can do that real quick too. Let's put those back. Let's make a wood chest over here for now. Yeah. Okay. need to make the axolotl thing too. I forgot. Got axolotls. I was so happy. I haven't actually gotten them in like survival. Let's go fill this previous little mine area. I don't want it this close to the house. Just fill it all at third. Or hold on, I'm trying to think. If I made this just like a little. Nah. Nah. We'll fill it. Won't be hard to dig another one. This is just for cobblestone at the beginning. I also don't want stuff spawning down here though. It's just a hole and a block in the top part. Hole never existed. And one for the terraforming aspect of this corner. Beautiful. Never was even there. Never saw it. Imagine a fourth thing of a oak tree. Should add that. Actually, a fourth thing of any tree. Nah, because the birch and the oak, especially the birch, a 4 base of a birch would be the weirdest looking thing I feel like. Where am I putting this? This is wrong side. Alright. So how do so I'm gonna need to make a bunch of glass for the let me think here. What did you say, pancake? Absolutely hideous. It's not? Wow, thank you, man. So it's kind of then. Yeah, wow. See how nice he is though? He didn't say it completely was. He said it's not complete. Yeah, I still need to work on the exterior of it anyways. The interior, honestly both exterior and interior. So I'm just gonna need to go get a bunch of sand and then I'm gonna go ahead and pre-make a shovel. Another one at least. And do some of that action. Hold on. Wait. Frick. Wait, I feel like I had doors somewhere. Oh no. Nope, okay, yep. It never existed. Nope. Alrighty. Not gonna take the sand that's right here. So we're gonna do a little bit of some not deep sea diving, a little shallow sea diving, but we're gonna come right over here. Hey, Mr. Dolphin, can you happen to help me out here? Wow, that was a very interesting sound you just made, Dolphin. Thought I was dead. Oh, okay, you're gonna get hit, buddy. Dang it, didn't work. Hey man. Oh, thank you so much, Pancake man. For stopping by and chatting. I really appreciate it. If you didn't, subscribing would help. See it next time I go live. But thank you so much, man. It was a pleasure talking with you, man. Alright, we're yellowing it right here. Get all these. How did the sand get all the way over here? How does that even happen? Thank you, Dolphin. Oh, you are making me happy. Let me zoom you, as I would say. Nope. Give me in here. Give me in here. Thank you. Dolphin just makes some really weird sounds. I think I'm just gonna look behind me. There's just like something coming to kill me. Oh. I don't think you're supposed to be in the boat, buddy. You good? Okay. Well, let me get you out. Okay. There you go. Pay me back later. Actually, keep giving me that speed boost, and we'll be even. Can you not launch my? Okay, you launched the sand block over there. Oh, wait, is there two of them now? No, okay. Oh, wow, you're thought you were being helpful. You're actually not being helpful. You're making my sand block go everywhere. Oh, hey, buddy. Hopefully I don't hit you. I really apologize if I hit you. Try not to. Can I go down? Appreciate it. Don't the dolphins attack you if you hit them? Kind of like feel bad. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Are you eating my sand? What's happening? Oh, it's because the door thing's right there. Oh. I'm kind of scared he's gonna like one tap me. No, I don't know. I don't think I hit him. I think the sand fell on him, but I was the one who had the sand, so. I feel like I've seen crazy stuff like dolphins one tapping someone. I don't know how, but yeah, that's apparently a thing. Ah! Oh, you trying to get the blocks? Thanks, oh, thanks, bud. Like I'm fighting the board in on a different level here. That was him. Y'all are so cute though, little dolphins. I don't want to hit you though. Hey bud. Whee! Thanks for the boost. Can't breathe in the water still. Imagine that. Sorry, sacrifices must be done. Must be done. Must be made. I have a little dolphin friend. He is hungry. Thank you, Mr. Fishies. Alright, Mr. Dolphin. I got you some fish, alright? Here you go, buddy. Oh! Can you, make me breathe in the water? You good? Coming up? No? Okay. I'm gonna go up. Where are you going? Okay, you're going that way. Alright. Show me the way, mister. Show me the way. Where the frick did he go? Dude, this is like Subnautica, dude. Right here with the vines. Dolphin? Mr. Dolphin. I see him. I see him. Hey, buddy. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for showing me this. I appreciate it. You're a real one. Ooh, Lord 2 fishing rod. Good little fishy. Thanks, buddy. You're a goat. Underwater ravine. Fish, kind of. Wait, will you show me something new if I give you that? Oh, wow. Okay, you were. Hold on. What are you doing? I gotta remember, I can't. Nope, you're just gonna show me that. That's cool. But. It's down here. Like a crocodile, look at this. Yeah. I'm an alligator crocodile. Both. Music is such a vibe. Reach out to it. Oh, this, what's happening? There we go. Gotta get a little closer. Yeah, I guess I'll follow that. We'll move the door here. Move it over a little bit. Alrighty, where is that door? There it is. Move it all around. I guess this one. Stand there, yeah. Get some good value out of it. Actually, you know what's even better value? No, let me get this first. Moving it further behind me. all this sand that's not going to my inventory. Imagine. Alright, I'm going to use the restroom really fast. I will be back in about like 2 minutes. But let me first. Oh, that was a nice stretch. Not gonna lie, nice little stretch there. All right. Yeah, I will be back in like something like that. You know what I'm saying? 2 minutes. It was a lot longer than 2 minutes. Wow. We're gonna put this. Got food too. Or ended up getting food that was not part of the original plan. Why it took longer. Alrighty. Let's get back. Get back to it. It's now nighttime. I love how I can see the men through the water. And I did not. Where put that back? It's my bad. Well. Unless you're sand mining back really quick, what else? So much sand. Well, let's get this sand, let's get this sand to brewing. Yep. Plenty of leaf litter. Yep. And I guess we can go to sleep now. I'm going to do this. Okay, let's yeah, let's get that. And let's undo that. Yeah. Let's do Linksy's World Tour. Love that guy. We'll watch some of the video. This is 4 months ago. Hmm. 40,000. Well, it's getting like 5,000 every like.
Hello and welcome.
I don't even know. It's kind of going crazy though. Can this like fit? Why is this do? Why? Like what even is this, brother? Like, why is it doing that? Why is first of all, let's close out of Minecraft for a minute. I'm kind of confused on why it is windowing it like this. Like, what in the world is that, bro? What is this? Brother. Can it not just do the whole screen? Like, what the heck is this crap? Come on now. It's just flying. Bro. Okay. Okay. Yup, yup, yup. Yup. This works. Does this work? Um,
Hello and welcome in everybody to my
like, what is it? What is this, bro? What is... Why? Because it's not a actual window? Wow, would you look at that? It might have fixed for now. For now. Definitely for now. We'll keep it at that. Wow, though, like, what is this doing? What in the world? Like, brother. Alright, guess that's not gonna work then. Well, it literally worked yesterday. Like, what? Oh, this is making me mad. Hmm. What? Okay. So it is it just working now? Like what? I had to close it and reopen it with it. Okay.
my 45,000 day hardcore Minecraft world record
Wow.
world tour. With over 11,000 hours of non-AFK playtime, I have got a lot to show you all. So don't forget to leave a like, consider subscribing if you want to see some more, and let's get into it. And we're going to start things off over here inside the storage room. This is where I bring to life all of the builds I have throughout the world. And as you guys may have noticed, I have split this among the top layer where everything is automatically sorted. And then the bottom layer where everything will be hand sorted among other things. But we'll get into this section a little bit later. Starting off with the top section here, you guys can see I have a light indication system going across the top. I have the corresponding block underneath the light indication system, 5 double chests, and of course my grab and go shulker boxes. We'll get into the light indication system here in just a moment. Working our way down here, I have a lime green fog effect, not only on this side, but also on the other side of the room to kind of divide things up. Here in the center, these are my silos for any blocks I have way too much of and don't currently fit inside of my 5 double chest item sorter over here. There are some items that I store a lot more of. Sand, not so much. I have the micro blocks down here, which I obtained through the Wandering Trader using vanilla tweaks. So for those of you guys who are wondering that, you guys can download that over there. Working our way down here, I'll show you guys exactly how this works. So if I grab a box down here, not only are these boxes named whatever item they are, that way I know exactly where they go. It helps with organization along the way. A box down here, not only are these boxes named whatever item they are, that way I know exactly where they go. It helps with organization along the way. If I take this box and then I put it inside this double chest up here, click the comparator, this item will now flow through the system, go up the dropper tower, and start going through here to light up the indication, which tells me exactly what items are flowing through, and it also reminds me that the storage room isn't broken. It's also a slime farm. But of course, inside the storage room, we also have a overflow. So all of the items in here don't currently get auto sorted. That means that I'm going to have to take these items and I'm going to have to take them downstairs to hand sort them. But before I show you guys where I hand sort all my items quickly, let me show you guys a few of the mobs I have up here because I'm a bit of a collector. First and foremost, I have the full diamond zombie. I found this guy over 100,000 blocks away from my home and brought him all the way back. That was the very first one I ever found. Right over here, I have a guardian. I have my brown mushroom. I have every single wolf throughout the storage room. You'll see more as we progress down there. Skeleton horse, chicken jockey, and of course, a naturally generated pink sheep. But some of you guys may have noticed I have a few mobs up here that are babies forever. And that's because I have a mod that basically allows me to keep any mob in the game a baby as long as it's name tagged, and I'll put it in the description down below. Making our way down here towards the end of the storage room, past the full diamond beacon chandeliers. Don't be jealous. You guys can see this is where I keep all of the stairs and slabs in the game, all towards the end of the storage room, which I've quickly run out of space for. So I'll have to come up with a remedy for that situation in the future. And now time to start shifting our attention to the bottom half of the storage room. Starting things off with this water stream right here. But this is no ordinary water stream. Any items that I throw inside the water stream will be quickly picked up by a hopper system down below and dispensed to lava. Yes, it's a trash can, which is super handy to have. I highly doubt you guys even saw this, but there is a secret room down here. This is where I basically workshop all of my ideas. This is like a nice clean space to do some redstone, do some floor designs, do some wall designs, or whatever it may be. And for those of you guys who recognize the pixel art underneath me, let me know in the comments down below because, well, there's a reason why I'm named Link. And now heading our way over towards pixel art underneath me. Let me know in the comments down below because, well, there's a reason why I'm named Link. And now heading our way over towards where I hand sort all of the items in the game. Right here. This is where I have all of my anvils stacking all the way up to the ceiling over here. This is where I do all of my naming or whatever it may be that require anvils. On this side, it's not working currently because I don't have any books in here. But this is my super lazy way of crafting book and quills. That's also very handy. We all have that one item in the game that we really hate making, and that's one of them for me. Down each and every one of these corridors is where I keep all of the items that don't go through the auto sorter above. Things such as lecterns, chiseled bookshelves, looms, whatever it may be. I have a corresponding hanging sign that is a mod from Better Hanging Signs. I'll link that in the description for you guys as well. Very handy for if you guys want to basically place items inside hanging signs to make your storage room look a little bit nicer. I have my crafting setup right here where I can craft up any items. More of the wolves throughout here. This is kind of like my green bringing things to life area where I keep all of like my leaves, my flowers, and all that sort of stuff. I have my music disc over here. All of my ores. You guys get the picture. Down here, this is where I keep a lot of my overflow stock as well. I call these ones the cellars. So if I have an abundance of blocks that don't fit up above, I'll also start organizing them down here. Heading back into the main room again, you guys will see I have a charge creeper on both sides. I have a ravager right here. Like I said, I'm a bit of a collector. I have the Hylian heart container right here in the center of my room as a little bit of a centerpiece. And then I have some inspirations that I look up to in the Minecraft community. If you guys know who they are, let me know in the comments below. I would be surprised if you don't know who they are, especially this guy. So you guys have now officially seen where I hand sort all my items, where I auto sort all my items, but where's my base exactly? Well, if we continue on through this water vader right over here, we'll be shot up into an additional room above our storage room. And this is basically a supporter hall for every single person who has helped me become a full-time content creator, especially over on Twitch, where I live stream this world every single day at noon Pacific Standard Time. Each of these individuals have their own individual plots. On the plot, they will also have the corresponding bit badge that they have achieved over on Twitch, and of course, their gifted badge as well, which is a little bit of a thank you from me to you guys. So thanks that they have achieved over on Twitch, and of course, their gifted badge as well, which is a little bit of a thank you from me to you guys. So thank you. Continuing on through here, I have a different concept back here. This is going to be an auto crafting room that will automatically sort right into my storage room below. Right here, this is where I craft up all my rockets. So I'll put gunpowder on this side, and then I'll put paper on this side. This one over here, this is my TNT. So I'll basically just craft up a bunch of TNT and it'll automatically sort down below. This is a little bit of a crude way to get over to my gunpowder farm, but following through that tunnel right here, this is where I have all of my gunpowder get collected, and it gets collected down into these double chests below where I just kind of pick them up. And then I find a shulker box where I could basically fit them, and then I can utilize that to basically craft up TNT or rockets or whatever that may be. Down here, this is the tunnel that connects all the way to the gunpowder farm. I'll show you guys the creeper farm that's beyond that wall once we start making our way out of my base. Coming down here, I have a bridge. This bridge takes me to my very first auto brewing area, and I'm going to quickly show you guys that because it's very outdated, and in this area in particular I definitely don't use. Auto brewing area, and I'm going to quickly show you guys that because it's very outdated, and in this area in particular I definitely don't use. But this was a very early on potion room that I started using in the first couple thousand days of this world. Making our way back over to the main corridor area, you guys may have already noticed, but we are inside of the wooded badlands or the mesa, and we're about to explore one of my favorite projects in this world, the mesa. And right behind me is my base. It's a humble abode, but it is my home, so I'm very pleased to show you guys. This is the new and improved dojo. So everything that I just showed you is basically down this hole right here that feeds into everything that we just came from. But this is supposed to be the epicenter of where I'm going to be breathing life back into the Mesa project. This is what I call the Masa. It's a little bit of a play on words where I'm slowly converting an entire Mesa into a lush green landscape. Everything used to look like this, and now everything looks like this. But to start things off over here, I think we're going to start right over here in the peninsula of the Masa. You guys can see a little bit of the city that we're going to look at later, but this is Anchors Bay. So I have my 2 anchors here. I will build a bridge that goes all the way across here and connects over to the city as the city expands. And this is supposed to be a little bit of a fishing district where I have a bunch of cats. I have a fishing area down here with a bunch of docks and crab pots and supplies if you need to buy any supplies. Of course, we got to have Lapras for people who want to go on the back of Lapras and swim on away. I then have tugboats, merchant boats. Of course, we got to have Lapras for people who want to go on the back of Lapras and swim on away. I then have tugboats, merchant boats, and houseboats. And as we continue down the pathway here, you guys can see I've tried to make the pathway extremely basic. It's just dirt and coarse dirt, but I think it's very effective. You can see my base up there, and then I've got like little pieces and points of interest along the way. Right over here, I got a nice little campsite, and you'll see a few of these scattered throughout the Mosslands. This is not done yet. I'm still waiting on a bunch of new things to come together from snapshots, such as the buttercups and the new bushes, the fireflies, all of the new things that Mojang has been announcing lately. Has all been very exciting. But right over here, this is my very first nether portal that used to take me into the nether, where I got to my gold farm and my iron farm, and I'll show you guys what that looks like when we head over to the nether portion of today's build. But I got a couple flying gas coming out of here, the bone bridge coming across, the rib cage, the soul sand valley, and the basalt delta right over here. Moving our way over to this portion of the Masa. This is called Harvest Hollows. This is supposed to be an autumn themed area of the Masa. This is going to be completely revamped over time, but this is kind of where I wanted to play around with like different cool looking mushrooms, have some pumpkins scattered along here, some little like beehive areas, little windmills, amethyst houses. We got wagons over here, which I really love, and then a couple little like cottage core houses and pumpkin pie if you want. But this is a very cottage core-esque kind of place. I have a dilapidated truck over here, little camping area, and I want to expand this area up here. So if we fly up here, this is obviously a little bit above the area, and I haven't done anything. So all of what you guys see around here hasn't been touched by the Masa, but you can kind of see exactly where things started. So one day in a future expansion, I'll be expanding Harvest Hollows all the way up here and doing the Great Falls. But let's focus our attention down below. Right down here, this is called Halfling Hills. Halfling Hills is a Hobbitshire inspired by Lord of the Rings. I have Gandalf over here with his book. All of these houses come fully equipped with an interior. So as I walk through here, you guys could see I have a bunch of hobbits in here. And of course, none of them are wearing shoes. But don't worry, I'm not going to go ahead and show you every single interior that I have in this area, because this video would be 5 to 6 hours long if that was the case. But I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the wagons that we have, the carrots and the potatoes that we have planted. In here though, I will show you guys a little bit of tips and tricks. So I've got a cool like armor stand mod that allows me to do some really cool things. So I've got some hanging up clothes over there. Working our way through the Hobbitshire, we've got little carts right here. This is supposed to be Gandalf's wagon with all the fireworks in the back, and then he's got his 2 horses, or at least his like this noticeable horse. I think that's just a random horse, but we got a little horse right there. Working our way down here. We have a nice little bridge. That anchor needs to be removed. It's part of the ship up here. I'll show you guys that here in a moment. We have a little frog statue because way down here. We have a nice little bridge. That anchor needs to be removed. It's part of the ship up here. I'll show you guys that here in a moment. We have a little frog statue because the frog update came out right around the time we were building this place. Of course, we have the nugget being found inside of the lake, which is supposed to be the ring from Lord of the Rings. I have this random little ice cave over here where I have two polar bears called Pepsi and Cola. Don't ask why I have it over here. At the time, I was like, I want to build an ice cave. And well, we have an ice cave now. So that's a little bit random. But anyways, nice little part of history. Come through here. Like I said, I'll give you guys a brief look at all the interiors that we have in here. It's just a bunch of hobbits having parties. Working our way over this way. We've got a little Flip Goblin doing Flip Goblin stuff. Little picnic area over here. More little houses. This guy used to hide around a bush. I need to put his bush back. And then we got these small little wells. So that's Halfling Hills. Coming back up here, we can walk around my base a little bit more. This is the front side of the base. This is where I pretty much access all of the builds. So if we start here, you guys could see I've got a dragon being slayed by a wolf over there. We have a nice little house right here with all of my pathways connecting through. You can see the seed vault, the lighthouse, the shipwreck, everything through there. We've got some really cool water towers and farmhouses we're going to get around to. Squirrels hanging out inside of the tree. Big autumn tree. So I guess we'll work our way around there right after I show you guys what's going on around here. I have a lodestone. This lodestone basically shows me exactly where we're going to be heading off to. So I have the Skulllands. I have the farmlands. I could obviously link a compass to this lodestone if I ever lose home. I have the Masa, and that's about it. That's all I see. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you guys see a little bit more. This is kind of like a flashback. I have the Masa, and that's about it. That's all I see. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you guys see a little bit more. This is kind of like a flashback back when I built my very first base back there. Because this base, was my very first circle in Minecraft, so I was very impressed at the time. That was about kind of like a flashback back when I built my very first base back there. Because this base, was my very first circle in Minecraft, so I was very impressed at the time. That was about almost 5 years ago. Little horse stable over here. Nice big tree kind of spanning on over across there. Another little homestead. Really love the way that this one turned out. Got these random little benches kicking around here. Nice trees. I'll show you guys an overview map so you guys can kind of see a top-down view here real quick. I built this entire lake over here where we're heading. This is called the Great Lakes Project. And you guys can see we have a little bit of a skulky area over there, which is inspired by the Lion King. This is supposed to be like Pride Rock. This is supposed to be the shadowy place we don't talk about. But we'll get into that here in just a moment. But it's a fairly big terraforming project, huh? Here's another view of the Great Lake. I have a little bit of a shed up here. I absolutely love the view of the islands from all the way down here. And as we progress a little bit closer to the peninsula, you guys could see I've got a small little tower house that also doesn't have an interior, but it will soon enough. And then right over here is the Great Lake Project. And now to quickly go take a look at the farming district over here, because I do have a couple farms over here, believe it or not. I know, kind of crazy having farms inside the farming district, but I have the giant autumn tree right here. I thought it went extremely well with all of the wheat in the area. I have 2 farmhouses that do not have interiors. At least I'm being honest with the amount of lack of interiors I have, but I also have a ton of other interiors. So this is the big farmhouse, and then we have the little farmhouse right here. You guys can see I've got a giant castle over there in the Skulllands. I'll show you guys a closer look at that because that's an extremely cool project. Working our way down here. This is my very first sheep farm I had in the world. So this sheep farm, I think, has 4 of every single colored sheep. It has a rainbow with a void effect and the clouds kind of passing by. This is supposed to be symbolic of the rainbow with clouds. I have quite a bit of wool over here. I don't think I'll ever have to worry about wool again because I have an additional sheep farm to show you guys later. That's a little crazy. Coming out of the cave over here, this area has been absolutely gutted because I plan to completely revamp this area coming up here in the future. But I have a nice little waterfall that connects over to the Great Lake back there. And I have a horse stable back here with a bird dropping a deuce. Yuck. But anyways, this is where I keep a lot of the horses. Apparently a goat that I didn't really know about. And a donkey, and I think this guy is Pig Champ or something. That's a pig that I kind of ride around. So that was everything to see in the farmland. I want to show you guys a few other things around this area in particular. So as we progress our way down this area, we've got a nice little wolf howling statue, which is connected to another build in the world, our Dwarven Kingdom, with our pirates. But I'll show you guys that later. I have another little campsite right over here. And I'm going to build a building right here. I didn't know what building I wanted to put here because I didn't want to ruin any of the views. So I'm not 100% sure with what's going to go there. Maybe it'll be a small chicken coop with the new chickens coming into Minecraft. I have the lighthouse right here and the giant shipwreck right beside the lighthouse, which I thought was kind of funny. Little bit of an oxymoron, but that's the reason why we needed to have a lighthouse at the end of the day, right? I'm gonna have a little bit of a stairway that goes all the way up to the lighthouse one day, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put an interior in there, but maybe one day we will put an interior in there. I don't know. We have a little farmhouse right here, which has a zombie inside of it, a little pig pen right there, and this is our water tower right below where our farmhouses are located. And one last thing to show you guys in the area, this is just a random cave that I built up. It's got a spider spawner, but if I swim on in here, it's just a fully terraformed little cave that's a little cozy and has a little geode in here as well. So that is the Masa project, at least the ground. We have a couple floating islands over here, which makes the Masa project into a 3-dimensional project, which is ground, air, and underground. But a lot of these waterfalls are kind of cascading and just falling into like a little bit of a mist. And they're nothing special, but they have like little bits and pieces of life all over the island, which I absolutely adore. But they're all interconnected to this boat right over here. So let's take a little bit of a closer look at the boat over here, because this boat is what's supposed to bring all of these islands to the Masa. So as you guys may notice, a couple of my islands have some really cool mushrooms growing off of them. And that's because they're from the mushroom lands, which is exactly where this flying boat is coming from. This is my mushroom farm, and I'll show you guys a little bit of an overhead view of that right now. Starting things off over here at the very starboard of the ship, I think. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I think this is the starboard, and I think that is the I need to brush up on my terminology, but anyways, you guys can see we have a couple mushrooms here being transported into the masa. We have these giant mushrooms also being transported. I think that this guy up here also had the giant mushrooms on it as well, which I absolutely love. I think these things look fantastic. The sails are all made out of mushroom stem, which is absolutely brutal. If you know anything about me, you know that I absolutely hate farming mushroom stems, but we have a farm for that, and I'll show you guys what that looks like here in just a moment. We have the little areas where water can go off into. We have the cannons if we're ever under attack. And then over here are the 3 pigs. We have the little pig, the medium-sized pig, and then the big pig. And we'll work our way up here first. So up here is the map room. This is what my Masa actually looked like before I fully revamped the entire area, minus that map right there in particular, because I messed that one up. But you can see there was a lot more blossom trees here and a couple other structures that aren't there anymore. This is supposed to be like kind of like a podzol area over here with like some trees and mushrooms growing. Over here, this is supposed to be a mycelium biome, just other areas that also have mushrooms as well. Behind the ship, you guys can see we've got all of the islands that we're kind of towing into place over here. There'll be more islands in the future. I have the mushroom cow on the other side of the where the pig was left. Coming around here, this is the front of the ship. Walk our way down here. This is the middle of the ship, so this is where the captain's quarters is located. We have beds for everybody to sleep at, a little bit of a compass or a log thingy so you guys know exactly where you're going. Also just kind of a nice way to light up the area. I have the mushroom cows, which I actually think look fantastic on the map as well. I think they look pretty cool. Maddie and everybody hanging out here in the captain's quarters. You guys will notice I have a lot of things here that are being named after people, and that's because I build things for people over on my Twitch channel just by watching my channel long enough to earn one of these builds. Right in here, we have a little bit of a library, but this library is also a storage room for where I keep a bunch of mushrooms. So I have red mushrooms, I have mushroom stems, which I highly doubt I even have. I have mushrooms to basically replant at the farm right here in the middle, brown mushrooms as well, and a little bit of a cool little floor that is like a mushroom with clouds passing by, which I thought was really nice. Behind me, and a little bit is the main hall of the ship. This is where I'll farm up a bunch of big
Dang, that is so much, like, that is a lot. That boy put some work into that one. Gotta love Linksy, man. Bro has a great hardcore going. But let me reopen. Let's get the music going while I'm doing that. Do that. Alright, the game is loading up right now. Sounds like a banger song. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. Why does it keep doing that, man? It loves like cutting off stuff. Why? Why must you do this? Why, oh why? Okay. See what this looks like. Apparently absolutely nothing. Alrighty then. It's a little bit broken. Love to see it. Alrighty, let's just load it up. Got a lot of sand coming in. Could do a little fishing. I got leather boots from 3 cod. Yeah. They already have the leather boots. I might get leather boots. Goodness. I'll put this in the food file. Well, put that in the food. Technically, that would be in there too. It's gonna be like a whole loophole. I'll just have to put everything in there. Right, I can. Let's see. Do I want to get some deep slate, I guess? It might be a minute though. Borders. Stuff to get in. Well, I'm saying it keeps going. Okay, there it is. Cool. It's like, am I getting scanned? Mine down, keep on mining. That is a, well, what is this? 13. Me up. Getting sucked down. Okay. Should I just go with water? As if this just wasn't even here. What goes off is it? Goodness, man. Like, just stuck there for like an hour. Like, can I not be right here? Ready. Nice connection to the freaking launch biome. Whale. At least the glow berries keep it from most mobs spawning in here. And there's azaleas. Gotta love those. Okay, we are close then. So that's that. Okay. Half of the thing would just be down like, through water. Can't say it's never actually. Just gives it up. Wait. Did I manage to get my... Oh my goodness, look how lucky I am. Like if it even matters, but... I got my whole house in one chunk. Maybe not on this side. Yeah, barely, dude. Barely outside of it, just this tiny little part. But dang, other than that, it's all in a chunk. That's kind of wild. I didn't even mean to do that. That's why it's kind of cool. So, wow. How much? Oh, on this side. So if it was like one more in, yeah, one more in on this side, it'd be perfect for getting that side. And still get the thing in there. That's cool. Alrighty. That's where I'm gonna end this one. Thank you for watching, everyone who did. And I'll see you all in